So I always have these coffee containers sitting around the house. This one happens to be Folgers, but I put hot water, Dawn dishwashing detergent, and I got one of these. It's like one of those old things that we used at the kitchen sink, and I just cleaned off this back window, gave it a good scrub. I didn't scrub the paint. I did do the rubber seal around it a little bit, but not a whole lot. I didn't want to, really dig into that in case it was starting to dry rot. But I'll come back here in a little while and rub them down with a wet paper towel. But this is kind of how I'm doing it here. I'm just getting it get it a little wet first. That'll help loosen the stuff off, or loosen it. Get some more, and then just go ahead and, after it's a little bit wet, I just kind of give it a little scrub. And most people say don't use Dawn dishwashing detergent on your vehicle. They always say use, soaps that are made for your paints, because you don't want to damage your paint. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to damage this. So I'm just giving it a good scrub because I don't know. Look, I don't know how many types of moss I got growing in this truck, but it's definitely a bunch. Kind of rinse it out a little bit. Come back and kind of just throw a bunch of, kind of scrub it a little bit more while I'm at it, while I'm rinsing it. Dawn dishwashing detergent does pretty good on, getting things like that off, especially grease and any kind of weird stuff. So just give it one more splash and just kind of let it run down. There we go. So you can see the difference in that back window now. Now I actually have a reflection in it. And yeah, it's coming on down. Might as well do my old mirror. Gonna need my mirror when I'm backing up. And the one on the other side as well. So I figure I might as well just go ahead and give these things a little scrub. Look, you can see the reflection. All right. Uh-oh. Your red wasp coming around. Let me back up. Let him do what he's going to do. I think he's going to go in that hole over there. Oh, there's two of them. Oh yeah, one came out and one went up. I guess the one that came out just did not like wet and Dawn dishwashing detergent. Okay. I really don't want to disturb them much. Just let them do their thing, and I'm going to just let that run down. I'm not going to worry about that little triangle window there. Mainly because it's right there above where they're going in and out. So it came out here and there. Yeah, there's got to be a wasp nest in there. All right, so I'm gonna come on around here and start working on this windshield. I gotta get some new windshield wipers. Oh well. Get that off there. All right, let me get this windshield a little bit wet. Sorry, there was a wasp. Darn wasp. I'm glad the chickens are leaving me alone. Usually when I come out to do things and they hear my voice, they come running. And the cats used to do the same thing. I think I broke the cats from that because they started getting under my feet every time I'd come out to do something because they wanted food and attention. And so I just let them know, hey, I don't have any food, and then kind of fuss at them. Tell them to get out of my way. Kitty cat. And I had to do the same thing with the chickens. Look at that. I wonder if I can reuse this. Yeah, not really sure. Oh well. I tell you, red wasp flying around the sky. All right. I do not want to get stung. All right. Let me just give this another rip down and then a rinse. And then I'll move to the other side. Just kind of splash it on there, let it roll down. I'm not wanting to necessarily do a pristine professional job here. I'm just wanting to be able to see through the window when I get this thing started and drive it. All right, I'm gonna go to the other side now. I'm gonna end up scrubbing this whole darn vehicle sometime. Not today, but sometime. I still got those jumper cables connected. I'll get this thing started and get this thing moved sometime. But for now, probably got wasp over here as well. Yeah, I think I just need some new windshield wipers. Yeah, got my hand dirty. Don't break the window. All right, let me get busy scrubbing here. Dawn dishwashing detergent. And Scrubby works really well. I probably should have put this camera on. It's actually on a cell phone. I probably should have put this on a tripod and kind of done it from a distance so you could see a little bit more. But I don't know. Up close seems to work really well too, doesn't it? And I just use that green side to do some scrubbing. Just like I would a little dirty pan in the kitchen sink. I love it when I see a truck that's got all kinds of stuff on the dashboard like that. I don't like to see people with trash or tons of paperwork or stuff like that on their dashboard. I think that's trashy. But things like odds and ends you find on the road, little bolts and metal pieces and screws and stuff like that, I think it's perfectly fine to have that on your dashboard because that stuff is valuable. I mean, in terms of working projects, in terms of might need a piece of, replacement part for your carburetor. You never know, that wire or that little screw or whatever that you found on the side of the road might actually be the proper replacement part. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back to the other side and reach over it. I tell you, I probably need to get my power washer fixed. My power washer's been sitting forever. And last time I tried to use it, it didn't want to work right. But yeah, check that out. Getting that stuff off there. I'm gonna end up having to do that to this entire vehicle. Look at that. Yeah. If anybody watches this video, leave a comment. If you watch it all the way through, then you know what? If you watch this all the way through, you deserve to be a subscriber. Because the only person that would watch this video all the way through would be somebody who really needs to subscribe to my channel. And give me thumbs up, make comments. Really helps my channel to grow when you subscribe, give me thumbs up, and make comments. It really does. Now I gotta get this one all cleaned up. I ain't gonna worry about the little, oh yeah. I'll go ahead and do this one while I'm at it. Might as well. Whoop. Darn thing. Yeah, well, that's part of why I didn't want to do this one. It's not attached. It's attached here, but not at the bottom. But hey, you know what? Isn't that just part of project vehicles? You know, working on things like that. All right, move around here. Get through here and go around this side. Oh yeah, that window definitely looks better. I can actually see a reflection in that window, where before it was like this and I could barely see anything through that thing. Get that wet. Get it wet kind of really helps. I probably ought to, I don't know. This is a 1972 Chevy pickup truck. And I probably ought to really start taking better care of this thing. Because it's not really getting, I mean, it's not, the shape of this thing is not improving as it sits here under all these trees. I really need to have a special indoor spot for my older vehicles, you know, to be able to keep the wasp and other critters out of them, and also the keep the sap and bird pooey and stuff like that off of the trucks, and a couple of old cars. But anyway, I'm getting there. One of these days I'll have this thing all fixed up. So this truck is the same year as the Airstream, and I've started to do some stuff with that Airstream, and I'm thinking, because these match in terms of the year they were manufactured, both of them are 1972, and you know, they're both in right now in kind of bad shape, that as I do this project on this old Chevy pickup truck, I'm also going to be working on that old Airstream. And when I get them all, both of them fixed up and everything, they'll be a wonderful matching set. And I don't think I'm going to use this truck to actually pull that Airstream, because that Airstream's a huge 32-foot land yacht with a column, and this thing's got a 6-in-a-row engine, 3-speed, or 1, 2, I forget how many speeds, 3 on a tree, yeah, 3-speed, 1, 2, gears 1, 2, and 3, and then reverse. That's it, with the clutch and all that good stuff. So anyway, wish me luck on my projects. Wish me luck on my 1972 Chevy C10 project. It's a custom 10. So yeah, that's my custom 10. I'm gonna get this thing going.